If you have your blocks, you can use your blocks. If you got a little cushion or something for under your knee, you might need it for one of the poses, but otherwise it's the same as always. Okay, closing our eyes. Feeling tall on the sides of the body. Rolling the shoulders up and back. We're going to do our Nadi Shodhana breath again. I'll explain it all as we're doing it. So taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through both nostrils. 2 more breaths. Inhale just to settle into the practice. Exhale, feel those sitting bones sinking down lower. As you inhale, rising from those rooted sitting bones. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Okay, taking your right hand, the thumb is going to block the right side of the nostril just under the cartilage. The left or the index finger, sorry, the ring finger and the pinky finger will block the left side of the nose just under the cartilage. And the index in the middle, just touch the third eye gently. So letting go of both sides of the nostril so that we can breathe into both nostrils, taking a deep breath in. Taking your right thumb, blocking the right side of the nose and exhaling out of the left nostril. Inhaling through the left nostril. Blocking it with your 2 fingers, opening the thumb, exhaling out the right. Inhaling through the right. Block with the thumb, exhale out through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Block it with your fingers, exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Block. Inhale through the left. Block the left nostril, open the right, exhale. Last round, inhaling through the right. Block the right. Take a little pause here. Open the left and then exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left. Take a little pause. Exhale through the right. Let's take one more round with a pause. Inhale through the right. Block the right. Take a pause. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Block, take a pause. Exhale through the right. Release the hand to the knee. Take a breath in both nostrils. Exhale through both. One more inhale through both. Exhale through both. And then letting your breath just be as natural as you can, breathing in. Maybe an exhale out through the mouth. Open the eyes gently. We're going to switch whichever leg is in front, bring it behind just to change the cross in the legs. And let's take our arms up, inhale. And press the air down to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. This time, bring the arms forward, inhale. Exhale them down. Inhale them forward. And as we exhale, left hand to left knee, actually left hand to right knee, right elbow bends as we look to the right. And then stretch that arm out, palm facing up. Palm open, stretch the fingers. You can even open and close that hand. Take an inhale, look to the palm. Exhale, look to the left shoulder. Inhale, look to the palm. Exhale to the left shoulder. Inhale to palm. And exhale to left shoulder. Inhale last time, looking to the palm. On the exhale, bring that arm forward. We'll bring the elbows together, the sides of the arms together, and the sides of the hands and pinky fingers. Lift the elbows up a little higher. Squeeze the elbows. If you can, take the palms apart or take the sides of the hands apart. Exhale, hug the arms or hug the shoulders. Take a breath here. You can stay here or come into eagle arms. If you're in eagle arms, you're going to take your forearms to the right side. Just tilt them to the right a little. Left ear to left shoulder. If you're hugging your shoulders, left ear to left shoulder as well. Inhale back to center. And exhale, round out the back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, uncross the arms. Inhale, bring those arms forward. On the exhale, right hand to left knee, left elbow bends. Straighten arm, open the palm of the fingers. Inhaling, looking to the palm. Exhale, look to the right shoulder. Inhale to the palm. Exhale to the right shoulder. Inhale to the palm. Exhale to the right. Last one, inhale to the palm. As we exhale, bring the arm forward, untwist, bring the elbows together and the sides of the arms and hands together. Press the elbows together and up, and then open. Maybe you can open the forearms and the palms, but keep the elbows squeezing in. Exhale, hug the shoulders. And this time, left over right, or just the opposite of what you had it last time for the eagle arms. Should have explained that a little bit clearer. Sorry, I hope everyone did that all right. Elbows up if you're in eagle arms, and then just tilt the elbow or the forearms to the left, right ear, right shoulder. I think regardless, we get a stretch whether we're tilting one way or the other. Back to center with the head and the arms. Exhale, let the forearms get heavy as you bow over the shoulders and separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. Take the legs out in front, fingertips behind, and let's pedal the toes or the feet. Stretch out the tops of the ankles. As we press the fingertips down, we can lift the chest up a little, scoop the heart forward. Okay, flexing both feet up, look up. Exhale, chin down. Okay, bring the left heel to the groin, and then the right leg is going to come out to the side. So we're making a nice V with our legs. Doesn't have to be so wide. Walk the hands forward. Doesn't have to be very far forward. We're going to press the right heel down. As you do that, the right knee is going to pop up a little bit. That's all right. We're strengthening the back of the hamstring or the hamstring. And then as you get a bit more comfortable with that, you can straighten the leg, or the leg should kind of straighten a little bit on its own. And if it doesn't, just feeling a bit more relaxation. We still push through the heel out to the right as well as down. You can walk forward a little bit more too, as that maybe becomes more easeful. Inhale, coming up. Okay, taking our chest, turning it to the left. Left fingertip stays out to the left. Right fingertips are going to walk forward on a diagonal. Again, we don't need to fold forward too far because we're going to press the fingertips down to lift the chest up or the heart up and turn a little bit toward the left so that the right side of the ribs are trying to turn to the right, to the left. Coming back to center and take that left hand behind you. And without thinking about it too much, we're just gonna press down with our right foot, come up onto our left shin, right arm reaches up and back. We're stretching from our right foot to our fingertips. And exhale, come back down. Okay, switching sides. Right heel comes into the groin, left leg comes out to a V. Chest forward, we walk the hands forward. Then toes are pointing up on the left foot. We press down with the heel. The left knee will bend more. And you might want to just stay here. But as you take a few breaths, that initial kind of tension should ease up a tiny bit. And then maybe you can straighten the leg a little bit more. Continue to send energy out through the left heel and also down into the left heel. Inhale, walk the hands up. Turn to the right knee, right fingertips to the side. Left fingertips are going to walk on a diagonal and forward. Press into the fingertips to straighten the back. And then we turn our chest to the right. That's it. Inhale, come back up. Take your right hand behind you. Left foot comes to the ground. You press into the right shin. Reach the arm up and back. Stretch from the left outer foot all the way to the fingertips. Exhale, come down. Okay, extend both legs into a V. You're either going to stay here with your fingertips behind you, tilting your pelvis forward, keeping your chest upright, shoulder blades away from the ears, or if you're feeling okay, walking forward. My low back's quite sore right now, so I'm not going very far. This has always been a difficult pose, and you probably all have a pose or two which are difficult. You might find all of the poses are difficult, but as long as you just keep breathing and trying to stay in the moment, you're doing the yoga. Inhale, walking the hands back. Okay, bringing the knees together, coming to tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take an inhale with a flat back. Exhale, round it out, chin to chest, tailbone tucks under. Inhale, cow pose, looking forward, shoulders away from the ears, tailbone up. This time, exhale, cat pose, but then send your bum back to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, come up. And all the way to cow pose, look up, tailbone up. As you exhale, round out. And send your bum back for child's. Stay in the child's here, inhale. And walk your hands to the left. And take your right hand on top of your left hand for a little bit deeper side bend. If you can't get that right hand on top, you've just gone a little too far, so walk your hands towards the center more, and then you'll be able to reach that hand on top. Keep sending the right sitting bone back and down. Walk the hands to center and then all the way to the right. This time, right hand, left hand on top. Breathe into the left low back. Exhale, let that left sitting bone sit down. We walk the hands back to center. Tabletop. Inhale. Okay, so the last few classes we have not done downward dog. So if you would prefer not to do downward dog, you can just stay in your tabletop and just pedal the legs, straightening one out after the other, just to get that bending action in the knees. If you want to come into your downward dog, you're going to bring the sitting bones up and back, press into the hands, and then same action, just pedaling the knees and straightening one leg as you bend the other. I only have about 2 or 3 down dogs for the whole class, and you can skip them all if you want. Okay, if you're in down dog, settling the knees. If you're in cat cow, settling the knees, taking a breath with a flat back. If you're in down dog, you're going to bend your knees. If you're in your tabletop, you're going to step your right foot forward and then left foot forward. And we're all going to meet in our forward fold at the top of the mat. Exhale, let the neck relax. Inhale, halfway up. Straighten the arms, straighten the chest, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend again. This time, let's roll up. Nice and slow. Shoulders rolling back and down. Taking a breath, bringing the arms up. Exhale, let's dive all the way forward. So if your hamstrings don't feel warmed up enough, you bend your knees here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, you can roll up or rise up with a straight back, sending the sitting bones back. Exhale, hands to heart. One more like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up. Hands touch, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Heel your feet flat into the ground. Spread the toes. Take your arms up. Grab your left wrist. Little side bend. So let the hips come out to the left a little bit. A little more pressure on the left foot than the right. That's okay for today. Inhale, come up. Grab the right wrist. The hips can move to the right. Inhale, come up. And we'll exhale all the way down to the ground or your blocks. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow forward. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take your right foot, cross it over the left. Pinky toes as close as they can get. Taking your arms up, grab your left wrist. Send the hips to the left a little. And side bend toward the right. Inhale, come up. Hands to hips, bend the knees, fold forward. Hands to blocks or the ground. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot more, bend the right knee a little bit more. And so the weight, we're pressing down with that left foot. You should feel more of a stretch on the left side of your bum, the hip. Your top of the crown, the top of the head is forward. Okay, put equal weight into both feet, bend both knees, spread the toes, and then let's roll up. Uncross the feet, take your arms up, inhale. Bow all the way forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow forward. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, cross your left leg over your right. Take your arm up, grab onto your right wrist, side bend. Exhale, hands to the hips, bend the knees, fold forward, hands to your blocks or the ground. Remember, you have 3 heights for those blocks. Bend the left knee a little more than the right. Straighten the right leg and press down in that heel with a bit more energy than we normally do here. We send the weight equally into both feet, spread the toes. Hands to hips or dangle down, roll up. Uncross the legs, take the arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay. Both feet at the top of the mat if you're not there already. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back, right foot into our runner's lunge. Fingertips and toes all in line. Take an inhale, heel up. Exhale, press down with the heel. Inhale, roll up on those toes. Exhale, roll down, press down the heel. One more time, roll up. And then press back. Right hand to block or the ground. Left arm reaches up to the sky, or you can keep your left hand to your hip and just work on turning the chest to the left knee and your left hip pointing back towards the back heel. Let's take one more breath here. Exhale, hands down. Okay, move that block out of the way. Take a step forward. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let's sit in our chair, hands to heart. On the inhale, let's just bring the arms up by the ears. On the exhale, hands to heart, press down and the feet stand up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bowing forward. Send the left foot back for the runner's lunge. Okay, fingertips in line with the toes. Roll up on the back toes and then press down with the heel. Inhale, roll up on the toes. Exhale, press back. Last one, inhale, exhale. Press back with that heel, left hand to the ground or block. Right hand to the hip, turn the chest toward the knee. The arm can extend if you want. And have a notice what your right hip is doing. If it's pressing out and up to the right, just try to roll it down toward the left heel. One more breath. Exhale, hand down, remove that block. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, sit in our chair. On the inhale, we're going to bring your arms. Exhale, hands apart. Oops, did I freeze there? Does everybody still hear me? All right, we'll take an inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Let's take a step back with our right foot and bring the right knee down. Okay, come into our low lunge. But then we're gonna come up a little bit. Take our left hand, bring it to the inside of the left knee. This is where you might want a little cushion under your right knee. So if it's a little hard on the right knee, just fold your mat over so you have some cushion. Left hand to the inside of the left knee. Let's take our right arm to the side of our head and a little side bend. That's it. So it's looking like this here. So a little pressure between the hand and the knee. And then from here, you'll take that right arm and reach it back behind us. So we open away from the bent knee. We keep pressing the left hand into the knee. And then same thing, your left bump might be pointing out. Try to roll it back towards the right knee. Exhale, bring your hands back to our low lunge. If you're, you can move the mat away. And then we're just gonna switch sides. Left knee down, right foot steps forward. Into our low lunge, hands to our knee first. I like to come up just a little bit. Create a little cushion for my knee. Right hand to the inside of the right knee. Left arm's gonna come straight up. And then a little side bend. We'll keep some tension between the hand and the knee. Come up with the left hand and bring it back behind you. So we open the chest to the left side. And to keep that left arm in line with your shoulder, and your armpit. Press the right hand into the knee. Tall with the spine. Big breath into the chest and the heart. Exhale, bring it forward. Hands down. Take the cushion out from your knee if that's what you have, and then let's lower to our bellies. Hands are gonna stay by our ribs. Roll the pinky toes towards the ground. Little baby cobra, inhale. Pull those shoulder blades away from the ears, down towards the waist, and then they scoop towards the middle to make some space for your heart. Exhale, bring your forehead down to the ground. Inhale, scoop up again. Exhale, lower down, forehead down. Inhale, one last time, scoop up. Exhale, lower down. On the inhale, let's come to our hands and knees. Okay. And we're going to take our right foot forward. Yeah, I'll face this way. Right foot forward for our low lunge, but then we're going to come into our half split. So if you need your blocks, you're going to have your blocks to the side of that front leg that's straightened. And just a little tip here, if you have your hands really close in, it's going to feel less stable. So if you bring your hands wider, make a bigger tripod, you might feel a little bit more stable. Okay. The toes, or flex the toes towards the body. And then point the toes. And then flex and point. And flex, let's hold it here. Bow forward, exhale. One breath. Inhale, come up a little higher, so your chest is forward. And we're gonna turn our right toes to the right side, so like 3 o'clock to 3 o'clock. That's it. And then from here, bowing forward a little bit. We get a different angle to the hamstrings. There's actually 3 of them back there. Inhale, come up. And bring the toes back up. Walk your hands forward, bend your knee. Back into the lunge, take a breath with the chest forward. And then we'll switch feet. So your right knee comes back, left leg comes forward. Straighten the left leg. Let's pull the toes back and point. Pull the toes back and point. Pull the toes back and point. And then pull the toes back. Then maybe bow forward. Inhale, come up, straighten the chest. And now we're going to take our left toes and just rotate them to 9 o'clock. You might just stay here, or you might be able to bow forward here as well. Be very mindful of what your body's saying. If it doesn't like this, there's always child's pose. Inhale, come up. Walk the hands forward into your lunge, and then take that foot back, and we'll roll onto our belly again. Okay, from our belly, straighten the legs behind you. Roll to the pinky side, pinky toe side. Reach the hands back. Pressing down in the feet, keep the legs and feet down. Just lift the chest and reach the hands back. Exhale, lower down. Plant the hands down, thumbs out, chin down. Lift the legs and the feet as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale, full locust pose, Shalabhasana. Everything's reaching back except for the heart and the gaze. Exhale down. Hands by the ribs and tabletop. Okay, this is where you might like to take a downward dog. If not, you're going to stay in your tabletop, maybe take a couple cat-cows. 1 or 2 breaths here. Bending the knees if you're in your downward dog, and then we're all going to step our right foot and left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward, forward. And inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands up. Okay, let's take an inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. So step back with your right foot. Gaze over the left fingertips. Reverse the arms, straighten the left leg. Look up or down. Just choose one and keep your eyes steady. Exhale, bend the left knee again, left elbow to left knee. We're going to do our side angle up a little higher this time. If you were comfortable with your hands on the ground, you can do it again, or you can have your hand on your block. But if not, your elbow is on the knee. Your left sitting bone is pulling in toward the right heel. Your right hand can come up and over. And isn't this much easier for everyone who was doing this with their hands on the ground to do it with your elbow on your knee? Sometimes we need the perspective of doing something really hard to notice how easy it is to do it another way. Another big breath in. Exhale, both hands down. Come into your runner's lunge. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, sit in our chair, hands to heart. Inhale, bring the arms by the ear. Exhale, stand up, hands to heart. All right, we're going to take our hands up to the sky. Balance on our right leg. Grab your right wrist. and pull it. And now as we bring more and more weight to our right foot, spread those toes, feel the weight in that right heel. The left leg might get a little lighter, and you can bring that leg up off the ground for a balance. Press through both heels and flex both feet. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to the ground or knees. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, dive forward. Let's inhale all the way up. I missed their chair there. Exhale. Let's take an inhale, arms up. On the exhale, step back, warrior two. Bending the right knee, right sitting bone toward the left heel. Gaze steady to the right fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Reverse the arms. Straighten the right leg. Look up or down. And steady the gaze. Exhale, right elbow to right knee as you bend the right knee. Left hand can come to the hip to open the chest, or you can extend that right arm up and over. The option to put your hand on the block or on the ground like we did the last couple of times. But sometimes it's nice just to do the easier version so you can really feel what the rest of the body is doing instead of just concentrating on the really tough part of it. Exhale, runner's lunge. Both hands to the ground, come up on the back toes. And let's step it forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway. Sit in the chair. Arms by the ears. Exhale, stand up, hands to head. Okay, we'll inhale both arms up. We're going to be now bouncing on our left leg. Hold on to that left wrist. Little side bend as you put more weight into the left heel. The right leg might get a little lighter. You don't have to go that high. Keep pressing through both heels, strong in both legs. Keep your gaze steady. Exhale, bring it all down. Okay, taking an inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. We're going to step back with our right foot for a triangle pose. Both legs straight. If you don't have a block by your left hand, bring it to the outside of the pinky toe. We're going to come into our half moon pose soon. Okay, so legs straight, hips to the right, left fingertips reach forward, and then to your shin. The right hand can always stay to the hip. Okay, roll the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades come together. See if you can lengthen the bottom waist as you shorten the top waist. Left sitting bone, pulling in and toward the right heel. From here, let's come up Bend the left knee again, reverse the arms, exalted warrior. Looking up or down, choose a side. On the exhale, let's come back to our warrior two. Right hand to right hip. You're going to reach for that block on the outside of the pinky toe. And then step it up. The left hand's going to be under the left hand under the left shoulder. And a little like our side bend, where we lift up that inside leg, we're going to open it up for a half moon. Keep your eyes down. Keep your gaze steady. Keep pressing through both heels. Feel the length in the sides of the body. Then maybe the right hand can come up. Shoulder blades pulling down toward the waist and toward each other. Very slowly, right hand back to our right waist. Bend the knee. Come back to your warrior two. And then hands to heart. Let's just step it up to the top of the mat. Take an inhale here. Feel your feet into the ground. Exhale, close your eyes. Another inhale. Exhale. Hey, both feet at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step back, left foot now. Four triangle pose. Whoop. Almost did the splits there. Okay, straighten both legs. Left hip out to the side. Right fingertips reach forward. Right hand down to the shin. Wherever it might land, left hand option to reach up. See if you can lengthen the right waist, shorten the left. Left sitting bone tucked in toward the right. Right sitting bone tucked in towards the left heel. Inhale, come up. Let's bend the right knee. Swing the arms up and back. You can go deep here. Looking up or down, but keep that gaze steady. Exhale, bring the arms back to warrior two. Step it up a little bit. We're going to reach for that block to the outside of the pinky toe. And then when you finally lift that leg up, your arm should be right under the shoulder, not too far forward and not too close to the toes, because then we don't have that nice solid support and balance. Okay. You're going to keep your left hand to your left hip. Try to open the body up to the side. And this is where aiming that right sitting bone towards the back heel helps a little. Maybe the arm comes up. Keep your gaze steady. Okay, and even if your left toes are still touching the ground, that's okay. You know, bent leg, toes touching the ground, but you're trying to get there. It's still all part of the pose. And left hand back to left waist. Bend the right knee. Little step back. And then bring the arms up. Straighten the leg. Exhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale out through the mouth. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Okay, making our way down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Bend the knees from here and just step back to your tabletop. We're taking your right knee behind your right hand, coming into pigeon. So right toes move up towards the left hand, and then we walk our left leg back. Okay, the option or alternate for this, right shin is parallel with the front of the mat, and the left thigh is also parallel to the front of the mat into our deer pose. Remember to use your block under your right hip if you need to. Let's keep the fingertips into the ground, look forward, chest forward for a breath. And then walk the hands down. You can come to elbows, elbows to block. You can reach your hands all the way forward. It's a little slippery and dirty here, so I'm going to stay on my elbows. But my breath is going to be with my low back, my outer right hip. Any place where you might have some tension or a little pain, send your breath there. Walking the hands up under the shoulders, coming to our tabletop, and then deer pose or pigeon pose on the other side. Left knee comes forward, right toes maybe wiggle forward a little. Right leg is reaching back in pigeon, or you have that 90-degree angle for both your legs. Either way, our fingertips are going to come out to the side. Lift the chest up for a breath. And then walk the hands down. Try to do the same thing you did on the other side. And then regardless of what your body looks on the outside, what your pose looks like on the outside, we're going to keep our breath to those spots that need a little more attention. A little more, a little more love. Walk the hands up. Let's take that left foot back again and lower onto our bellies. Sphinx pose. Elbows down, palms down. Pull the chest forward. Press the feet down. We'll do a little wiggle out the waist. If you're feeling comfortable here, want to go a little deeper, bend the knees, point or flex the toes. Or somewhere in between the point, flexing, pointing. Exhale, lower the feet down, lower the chest down, and coming onto our backs now. Soles of the feet to the ground, knees pointing to the ceiling. Grabbing onto the edges of the mat for our bridge pose. So just tuck those shoulder blades under. As you pull the mat apart with your hands, lift your hips up off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. Roll the spine down. Inhale, roll the spine up. And then roll the spine down. One more, roll the spine up. And roll it down. With the back on the ground, let's just bring our arms up and over our heads. Inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands down. If you want for this one, press into the feet. As you inhale, bring your arms up, lift your pelvis up off the ground. Exhale, lower down, hips and arms. One more time, peel the spine off, lift the arms up, bring them by the ears. And then exhale, roll everything back down. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Open the legs nice and wide in a V. Cross the right over the left. And then just hug those knees in nice and quick. Maybe bring the forehead towards the knees into a ball. Exhale, lower down. Left foot will come to the ground. Keep your legs crossed if you want for a twist. So just guide that left knee towards the bottom right corner. Arms can come to a T or cactus arm. Look to the left. Roll on to the back again. Both feet on the ground. Lift up your hips. Lengthen the spine. Take your feet up to the sky. Open them into a V. One breath. Exhale, left over right this time. Let the feet come down by the bum. Hug the knees in. Maybe curl the head up for a little tip to the nose to the knee. Exhale, lower down. Connect to the foot. Keep the legs crossed. Guide that right leg to the bottom left corner. Cactus arms or arms to a T. Looking to the right. Excuse me. Exhale, roll to your back. Uncross the legs and getting ready for Savasana. So if you need a blanket or you would like some pillows, get yourself nice and comfy and cozy. Okay. And then once you get there, letting go of the practice. You've done the hard stuff, so you can enjoy this part of the class. So really let yourself enjoy it. Let yourself take the time to do nothing but breathe. Letting every muscle in your body let go so you can completely rest. And then the chatter of the mind is always there, but we just breathe through that as well. And as the thoughts come in, we just let them pass by. Coming back to your breath, coming back to your body. Feeling the sensation in your fingertips, in your toes. Rolling your head from side to side. Taking a stretch of your choice. And then when you're ready, rolling onto one side and coming to a comfortable seat. Let's take our hands and the clasp with 3 breaths. Inhaling for the body. Exhaling it to the heart. Inhale for the mind. Exhaling it to the heart. And inhale for the spirit. Exhale to the heart. Bowing down to yourself. Knowing you have a bright light shining within you. That we all have bright lights shining within us. That we are all the same, really. Needing some love. Needing to be heard. Needing some gratitude. And feeling like we have a purpose. And so may this practice of yoga help you open your heart to find all those things within you. And may you shine your light brightly to everyone around you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks for sharing your practice with me.